I love Nightwing. He's charismatic, charming, but he can still be intimidating while having a commanding and magnetic presence.
But I want you known for this thing. You and Selena. Bruce Selena?
A character so well respected in a world full of godlike heroes. And if James Gunn gets him right, we might finally witness one of the greatest heroes in live action. Nightwing deserves his own movie. Have you ever met someone that just seems to be good at everything that they do? That's Nightwing. He's the type of hero that feels human while still being inspiring. When I look at Nightwing, I see a character that represents the best version of who I want to be. Even though I'm a 26-year-old grown man. He is cool without trying. He has a genuine charm, a genuine warmth, and a personality that makes everybody want to root for him. Nightwing is a hero that people look up to because he is relatable. He's everything that Batman could be if Batman let himself heal. And now, with James Gunn in charge of the DC Universe, Nightwing might finally have a chance to shine.
There is a bit more of a fantasy element to DCU, because there are these larger-than-life superheroes, and you can't take that. You're not going to make... I mean, people are going to do whatever they're going to do in the future. But for me, there's Superman and Clark Kent. Like, they're two different characters, and you have to find a way to deal with them that's as grounded as possible within this world of DC. One of the things I love about DC and excites me about DC is that, in a way, it's another alternate history. It is Gotham City and Metropolis and Star City and Bloodhaven and all these different places in this other reality. And it makes it a little bit like Westeros in some ways. I love that about it. I love that we get to create true world building in DC.
James Gunn understands characters at a level that very few directors do. He understands what motivates characters. He understands their insecurities, their fears, their strengths, and the emotions that makes them real. He has done it with unknown characters like Peacemaker. He has also done it with iconic characters like Superman. So the idea of a director like James Gunn diving into Nightwing gives me hope for something incredible. For the first time ever, we might receive a Nightwing that truly represents the character that we know and love from the page. To understand why Nightwing works so well, you need to look at his foundation. Dick Grayson is the first sidekick ever. The original Robin, the blueprint that shaped every legacy hero created after him. He went from boy wonder to becoming his own man to stepping out from the biggest shadow from all comics. Not many characters can say they outgrew Batman, but Dick Grayson did it. I have heard people say Nightwing is Batman if Batman healed his trauma. And yeah, that's true. Dick Grayson went through trauma, just like Batman. But Bruce helped him confront it instead of pushing it down. Bruce taught him how to fight, but also taught him how to survive the pain without losing himself. Nightwing is a combination of the best parts of Batman and Superman. He has Batman's skills while having Superman's hopefulness and humanity. He's approachable like Superman, but relatable because he's human, while having the discipline like Batman. Nightwing is what happens when you don't let trauma win. I want to make this very clear. Nightwing does not hate Batman.
Fuck Batman.
That angle is lazy and it completely misses the point. Dick and Bruce, yes, they're complicated, but they love each other. That's a father and son relationship. Not perfect, but real. And on top of that, Dick has a great relationship with Superman as well. Clark is basically his uncle. Their dynamic is wholesome and meaningful. I want to see that in live action. I want to see a scene where Superman tells Dick Grayson the story of the Nightwing from Krypton. I want to see that small and powerful moment where he chooses the name Nightwing because he sees the hero he wants to become. These relationships are what makes the DC Universe, and they deserve to be shown. And here's the interesting thing. Nightwing has become more popular in the last decade than ever before. Fans love him because he has the undeniable star quality. He walks into a room and people notice. He's a perfect example of saying, he's someone that all the guys want to be and all the girls want to be with him. I know that's really cheesy, but Nightwing does not try to be iconic, he just is. Nightwing Rebirth shows his independence, his charm, his heart. Nightwing Year 1 explores his transition from Robin to Nightwing. The current run of Nightwing by Tom Taylor for charisma and leadership. And even Batman Black Mirror when Dick Grayson was Batman for a while. the Judas contract and the new Teen Titans, the growth he has had by being a leader. These stories show exactly why Nightwing stands out. He's compassionate without being naive, he's comfortable without being arrogant, he's funny without being goofy. He balances everything perfectly. Now, I need to be honest, I am excited, but I also have some fears. My biggest fear is that Hollywood will try to make Nightwing edgy. They might try to turn him into a darker character or make him hate Batman for cheap drama, and I do not want that. It goes against everything Nightwing represents. Nightwing is not a discount Batman. He is his own man, his story should reflect that. But even with those fears, I am hopeful. More hopeful than ever. James Gunn has proven again and again that he understands character work better than almost anyone in the superhero game. He finds the humanity in every hero, and Nightwing is loaded with humanity.
Don't let her win. Don't let her take your soul.
If anything, I have cleansed it.
You brought us all together because you understood our pain, our loneliness better than anyone could. We needed family. We needed you. You're not just a mask. You're a man. The best man I've ever known.
Dick Grayson has inspired generations. He's a leader, a symbol, and an emotional anchor of the DC universe. He deserves his own movie. He deserves a story that captures everything that makes him special. Nightwing is the future of DC universe. And if they get him right, he will be as popular as Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.